I can talk about this forever. I can talk about this for 10 hours straight, about these issues, and I will still not be finished. So it's like this is an endless debate and an endless inquiry also. It's also exciting to inquire into this and to really look deeply. When I was a teenager, I told people I wanted to become a parapsychologist, and my mother was so ashamed when she heard me say that. It made me feel ashamed, made me just gave me her shame, you know, her deep embarrassment. How can you say something like this? That is not an accepted study field. You can't even study this in any decent university. So, and I was intimidated because I was 13. But I always knew that obviously there is something in it that is absolutely compelling, and not just for the excitement value of it. So I really thought about it. Is this the excitement value? Is this just to get me to forget about my daily worries? Okay, because there's something in that as well. We have to really figure this out, which one is, you know, just trying to get us off the hook of responsibilities in our daily grind, or is it a real deep interest out of a knowing, out of an instinct that there is way more than just that what we see or what science has explored so far. And I was running away from all of this for a long time. I became an atheist, and I turned my back on everything metaphysical for a long time, for many, many years. And my husband, who is an atheist, also made me move in that direction, and kind of like took me by the hand and moved me away from all of these metaphysical things. Primal therapy also did it, and then I was hoping I could run away from it, but I couldn't, because migraine headaches started to catch up, and I knew deep down why. I knew that I was running away. I was in resistance, and when you're in resistance to something, it catches up with you in no time. So resisting something isn't going to make the problem go away in any way. You know, it's not the solution at all. If we want to solve something, we have to address it. We have to really look at the problems, and we cannot run away from it at all. We have to really face it. We have to look it right in the eyes. No matter how scary the eyes of truth are, we have to look right into it. We can do it in our own pace. You know, we don't have to force ourselves to jump into the nitty-gritty like jumping into cold water or something. So we have to do it in increments, of course, in the increments that our bodies and our energy levels permit it. But we have to do it. We can't be sitting or treadmilling on the spot and wasting our energies in just avoidance. You know, this is not moving things forward at all. We have to move things forward. Horrible things are happening in the world. Unbelievably horrible things are happening to the animals out of religious beliefs, out of real crazy, psychotic superstitions. Animals are being tortured in rituals, and children are tortured, and this has been going on. I think this has been going on ever since the primates developed the prefrontal cortex. I don't know. It develops out of fear, out of the feeling of scarcity, and they just don't understand that there is a way to give up that ego. I don't know if it is possible for a primate, but we have evolved now, and we have evolved to be able to discern and to understand more, and to learn also, and to weigh these things off, and to look at ourselves, to introspect. The whales have already done this for hundreds of thousands of years, if not millions. They have already reached that higher level of self-introspection and deep insights into philosophy. But that's because they had a different course, and they have a different environment that they live in. They don't deal with the heavy gravity we deal on land, so it is easier for them to get to that level. Probably. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But I know one thing I know for sure is that they are more evolved. Scientists have also discovered that, but a lot of people are again in resistance to those facts, because it presses on their own egos. So it's just endless insights that I am gaining every day, and it is super exhausting, and it's also exciting, and it's just such a journey. It's such an amazing development. I feel like I'm this gigantic land whale, like a gigantic mermaid type of existence, like a blue whale, with it's just my face and my body blown way up, and my mouth opening up, and my nose, and the ocean water just running through me freely like this. And I think this metaphor it's an aspiration to go. I'm not there yet, but I see myself in this state of mind of where I am in complete non-resistance, and everything that happens, my jealousy feelings and all of these things, my own resistances, like Adyashanti said, don't be in resistance to your own resistance anymore, so allow the resistance to become aware. I am in resistance. Yes. So in the moment I notice I'm in resistance, because jealousy is a form of resistance. In that moment I become aware of it, I'm already liberating myself. And the moment I liberate myself, I become accepting of that what is, of my inner states of mind that I have in that very moment. So I want to sing this song because this song by Alexandra here it sums it all up, all this struggle and all these and this incredible suffering of the energies out there that are in physical form, or in energy form, or in some other form. All these energies that are low, on low vibration, that are not aware yet, that have not become aware. So they're still struggling with these lower vibrations, and they think that the only way they can progress is through piggybacking, or through making someone else's life hard, or through making someone else jealous, or through making someone suffer. This is the only way they can think of gaining, But they don't understand that they don't gain anything. They make themselves even more unempowered by doing this. See, you become empowered when you give up that ego. You become truly empowered when you really give, when you are this whale in the ocean who takes the water in and accepts everything what's in there, in that water, to run through you. And sometimes there are plastic bags from people ending up in the ocean, and the macrocephalus, they eat those, they think they are jellyfish, they don't know what they are. And then they die horrible death because of eating all these plastic bags that end up in the ocean because of human pollution and recklessness and lack of caring and treadmilling with their own energy levels, and that's why it is so important that we do this work, so that we don't have to, that we can pay attention to what we're doing, pay attention to all these horrible things that we are doing to the environment and all the life around us. This lack of responsibility and foresight into the future. So if we work on ourselves, we don't have to do these things anymore. We can become aware. We don't have to be in resistance. We don't have to use a religion. I'm going to make another video.